Hi guys! Today, let's talk about Summer House Season 6, Episode 9. It's called Happily Ever Never. And let's talk about the Lindsay, Ciara, and Austen love triangle that played out. One, because it's super messy, but it also holds important lessons. I love Austen, by the way. I'm a Southern Charm super fan, but this was just not a shining moment for him, and it's really hard for me to defend him in this case. In this episode, Ciara is all of us, all the girls and guys who are totally into someone. You know, when you're literally crazy about them, it makes you literally crazy. You're building up your future together in your head, but they're giving you half-assed effort, mixed signals, and red flags are popping out everywhere and you end up getting hurt. It's a story as old as time, and this episode is exactly that whole scenario playing out in front of our eyes. This episode begins at Lindsay's fairy birthday party, and what seems like a hot second after Austen had some affectionate moments with Ciara in the last episode. Let's also not forget that Ciara and Austen had prior history on Winter House. They were kind of a thing, and she clearly likes him a lot. So after Lindsay and Austen kiss in Ciara's vicinity, he goes inside and immediately tells Andrea for some reason, pointing out where it happened and acting like he does not know why that's a big deal. I would say, sure, Austen's single, but just because you're single, it does not mean you can just cross the line of disrespect. Being single isn't some license to hurt girls or people's feelings. Right, guys? Ciara at this point is unaware this happened. She's enjoying the party, but she's getting weird vibes from Austen, so she tries to talk to him about how she feels. She's being very vulnerable and tells him straight up that she likes him. And she's probably hoping, that he'll make her feel better, reassure her that he likes her too. But he's not offering that at all, at all. He's like, "How are you, Ciara? How are you? You know what's funny? I haven't seen one attractive girl here yet." Okay, red flag, red flag. And cue in the girlfriends, who are always key in situations like this. Ciara goes to cry to Paige, and Paige reassures her that something must be wrong with him if he doesn't like her, like any good friend would. And this is why friends are so amazing. They're so good in these situations. Then it's 7:30 p.m. it says on the screen, and people have been partying for a long time, I guess. It looks like things are getting a bit more sloppy. Austen is now chasing Lindsay in wet white pants and throws her in the pool. And like Paige said, I have plenty of guy friends and I've never straddled any of them in the pool. And Ciara is watching this happening like it's the worst thing she's ever seen. She looks tortured. I feel so bad for her. I can totally relate to Ciara in this scenario. And there is an element of girl code here, but at the same time in Winter House, Lindsay told Austen that she liked him, and Ciara still went for Austen and whatever, so it's kind of par for the course-ish? I'm not sure. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about that. Ciara finally gets the nerve to ask Austen to talk, and she seems to want to have a type of what are we conversation. I don't know if he was trying to create drama, totally possible, it's reality TV. He says, "How would you feel if I told you Lindsay kissed me on the mouth today?" He tells her, "Tell me to F off, I would love that." And she says, "Why? Because then you can do whatever you want." And he laughs, this snide laugh, guys. Anyways, he then takes a 180 and kind of hugs her and tells Ciara he feels strongly about her. And that's very mixed messaging there in the convo, a lot of red flags. But like girls can do, instead of reacting to the red flags in front of her face, Ciara is focusing on whatever little positive things that, Austen said, and they end up going in a room with Andrea there. I'm not even sure why they're going there. And Austen ends up closing the door on Paige. She, freaks out, calls him a loser. It's like a whole thing now. Ciara then takes out her anger on Lindsay when she should be directing at least some of the blame on Austen, or most of it. Then Danielle gets upset on Lindsay's behalf because it's her birthday. And now the friends are involved. In situations like this, usually the friends get involved too. Like, it's so typical. But like Danielle said, why oh why are two strong women going at each other over a guy? I think this was like the best thing or the most insightful thing said in this whole episode. Ciara and Lindsay are both amazing, fabulous, everything. But like all of us, we can get caught up in our emotions. That there's nothing worse than seeing two amazing people argue over a guy that is clearly just kind of doing his own thing. And yeah, end of rant. Hopefully, Austen redeems himself on Southern Charm next season. But, I am enjoying Summer House this season still. I think it's great. And I think I love a good crossover. Like, honestly, I do. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening to my rant. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.